Hey there, Internet friends. Trevor Starkey here with another episode of Trevor Performs the Drop. Here's everything coming to PlayStation for the week of August 15th, 2017. 3D Mini Golf, PlayStation 4 Digital. Master an entertaining match on more than 54 challenging holes, 18 of which faithfully modeled after official courses in the real world. Hold up, there are official mini golf courses in the real world? Neat. Agents of Mayhem, PlayStation 4, Digital and Retail. Agents of Mayhem is the latest open-world third-person action game from the creators of the Saints Row franchise. Run a no-holds-barred operation against a shadowy supervillain organization known only as Legion and their mysterious leader, the Morning Star. Lesson number 1 on this week's drop. If you've got a big-name franchise like, say, Saints Row, don't try and make a thing that nobody cares about because people are fickle and won't buy it. This is also known as the Battleborn miscalculation. Cities Skylines, PlayStation 4 Edition, PlayStation 4 Digital. Cities Skylines puts you in charge of a growing city. Design, build, and manage the city of your dreams, from public services to civic policies, and challenge yourself to grow from a simple town to a bustling metropolitan hub. For the person who hates that EA ruined SimCity and hasn't had the greatest PC for the past couple of years. Dark Mystery, PlayStation 4 Digital. Dark Mystery is a fun, challenging puzzle platform with 35 exciting levels. Find true love in the adventure of Dark Mystery. Well, I haven't found true love anywhere else, so what have I got to lose? Defenders of Ekron, PlayStation 4 Digital. Defenders of Ekron mixes the classic action of a shmup and the exploration of an adventure game, including dungeons and a sci-fi experience. Not to be confused with the Defenders of Akron, an action shmup where you play as local hometown hero LeBron James before abandoning your state and then returning years later. Somebody actually please make this fake game that I just made up. Eliosi's Hunt, PlayStation 4 Digital. Inspired by classic action games like Metal Slug and Crash Bandicoot, Eliosi's Hunt delivers smooth gameplay, beautifully crafted graphics, and cutting-edge technology. A cross between Metal Slug and Crash Bandicoot had me curious, and yeah, that's pretty much exactly what the trailer looks like. Twin-stick shooter with platforming where sometimes you're running towards the camera because apparently people still think that's a fun thing to do. The Incredible Adventures of Van Helsing 2, PlayStation 4 Digital. In the second part of the unfolding Van Helsing saga that could also be enjoyed independently, you can explore new corners of this unique world and experience the mix of old-school gothic and mad science, with more action, powerful foes, and plenty of stunning places to visit. I'm still waiting for Hugh Jackman to make that second Van Helsing movie, which maybe he'll do now that he's not playing that lazy slack about Wolverine anymore. Matterfall, PlayStation 4 Digital. Blast through explosive waves of contemporary arcade action in this rapid-fire twin-stick shooter, as a hero-for-hire survive high-intensity side-scrolling war zones in vertical cities overrun by mysterious smart matter. Lesson number 2 on this week's drop. If your company is known to be really good at a certain genre, say twin-stick shooters, don't release 2 games so close together that people ultimately only end up buying one because they need a bit of variety in their life. This is also known as the Battlefield 1 Titanfall 2 proximity factor. Nidhogg 2, PlayStation 4 Digital. The worm has returned and it must feed. Shed your garments and paint the walls with the flesh of your enemies, for only one can be worthy of sacrifice. Lesson number 3. Don't take creative risks with your art direction, because apparently everyone will hate it, but then maybe after a little bit of time has passed, they'll give it a second chance. This is also known as the Wind Waker effect. Night Trap 25th Anniversary Edition, PlayStation 4 Digital. Night Trap tells the story of 5 teenage girls spending the weekend at the Martin home. As a member of the Special Control Attack Team, your job is to monitor the home and protect the girls using an intricate system of cameras and traps as it is being invaded by vampires. Lesson number 4. Did you make a game 20 or more years ago? Studies show that that's the optimal time for nostalgia to make people forget about how bad it was so you can make some extra cash off of it by re-releasing it. Also known as the Mega Man Legacy Correlation. Observer, PlayStation 4 Digital. What would you do if your fears were hacked? The year is 2084. You are Daniel Lazarski, an elite neural detective known as an observer, whose purpose is to hack and invade suspects' minds. This sounds like an Isaac Asimov story. Paranormal Activity: The Lost Soul, PlayStation VR Digital. Engineered from conception for VR, The Lost Soul immerses you in a terrifying, realistic environment with haunting atmosphere and the need to survive. With very limited guidance, your free movement enables you to discover the secrets that lie in this house of horror. Nope. The Pillars of the Earth, PlayStation 4 Digital. Based on Ken Follett's world bestseller, The Pillars of the Earth retells the story of the village of Kingsbridge in a whole new way. Play as Jack, Eliana, and Philip, and change the events of the book through exploration, decision-making, and dialogues. Well, if game adaptations are anything like the movies, I bet the book is better, am I right? Sonic Mania, PlayStation 4 Digital. Experience the ultimate celebration of past and future in Sonic Mania, an all-new 2D Sonic adventure running at a crisp 60 frames per second with stunning HD retro-style graphics. Lesson number 5. The exception to lesson number 4 comes when you actually do some work to bring something new to your decades-old franchise. See also the NES Remix Maxim. Sudden Strike 4, PlayStation 4 Digital and Retail. Sudden Strike is back. The beloved RTS series returns, this time with bigger battlefields, more units, better graphics, new scenarios, and legendary commanders. Previously on Sudden Strike 1, 2, and 3, smaller battlefields, fewer units, worse graphics, older scenarios, and common, uncommon, and rare commanders. Tokyo 42, PlayStation 4 Digital. Tokyo 42 is a hyper-stylized isometric open-world shooter. Framed for a murder you didn't commit, you'll delve into a world of assassins, deadly corporate intrigue, and tactical cats. You had me at tactical cats, so I'm glad you didn't leave that out of the sales pitch. Undertale, PlayStation 4 and PlayStation Vita Digital. The PC classic Undertale comes to PlayStation 4. Explore a rich RPG world full of strange and delightful characters where violence isn't the only answer. Dance with a slime, pet a dog, whisper your favorite secret to a knight. Or ignore all that and rain destruction upon your foes. The choices are yours, but are you determined enough to prevail? Lesson number 6. Did you make an Indie Game of the Year contender on PC? For the love of God, bring it to consoles, also known as the Stardew Valley stratagem. Zero Escape, Zero Time Dilemma, PlayStation 4 Digital and Retail, out August 18th. Zero Escape, Zero Time Dilemma features diabolic new puzzles and fully animated story sections that push the boundaries of interactive storytelling. Newcomers and familiar faces round out a robust cast of characters, while English and Japanese voiceover options flesh out the narrative. Zero Time Dilemma is what I call my backlog. Not really. I don't really call it that. That's a lie. And that's everything coming to PlayStation this week. As always, I've been your host, Trevor Starkey from TrevorTrove.com. You can follow me at SnarkyStarkey on Twitter. And until next time, from here at the Trove, treasure your friends.